In match problem 3, we want to use the continuous income rate of flow from the vending machine problem in match problem 2. We want to find the future value of this income stream at 9%, compounded continuously for 5 years, and find the total interest earned, and compute any answers to the nearest dollar. So what we have is that same function for match problem 2, invested with an interest rate of 0.09 or 9%, and we're investing it for a total of 5 years, so capital T equals 5. So we need to take this information and plug it into that formula for future value, which is e to the RT, e to the R times capital T, so 0.09 times 5, times the integral of 0 to capital T, so 0 to 5, times 5,000, e to the 0.04t, which is that continuous income stream formula, times e to the r times lowercase t, negative r times lowercase t, so e to the negative 0.09 times lowercase t dt. So that is a relatively ugly problem. What we want to keep in mind is that this e to the 0.09 times 5 out here is just a constant multiple. 5,000 is a constant multiple. So we're going to set those aside, and then we're going to combine these two exponential expressions. So this will be 5,000 e to the 0.45, which is just 0.09 times 5, times the integral of 0 to 5. And then since these two exponential expressions both have the same base, to combine these we can just add the exponents. So 0.04t minus 0.09t is going to be negative 0.05t dt. So we started off with something relatively ugly, but we should be able to reduce that down to not a simple exponential problem, but a problem that we can integrate using that shortcut that we have for exponential expressions. So this will become 5,000 e to the 0.45 divided by negative 0.05 times e to the negative 0.05t. And that we'll want to evaluate from t equals 0 to 5. So 5,000 divided by negative 0.05, that'll give us negative 100,000 e to the 0.45. And then times, we'll evaluate this expression at both t equals 5 and t equals 0. So e to the negative 0.05 times 5 minus e to the negative 0.05 times 0, so e to the 0, which will just be 1. So again, this will depend on exactly how you type things in, what your final answer ends up becoming. But when I evaluated this portion of it, I ended up with negative 156,831. So negative 156,831.22 times, and actually let's go back, let's put an approximate here because at this point I'm rounding things. 0.78 minus 1 gives us 34,502.87, and rounded to the nearest whole dollar is $34,503. So this is our future value of this continuous income stream. So this includes the amount that we actually earned as a result of that income stream plus the interest. And then our last question here is asking us to find the total interest earned. So this is actually going to take not really a trick, but it's going to require some information that comes from example 1 or example 2 that was worked in the book. We didn't work that. We worked match problem 2, which changed the information, the time frame that we were looking at. But really, essentially, all we need to do in order to find the interest earned is take the future value minus the total income. from that continuous income stream. So in this case, we've got 34,503. That's our future value. And then we need to subtract out the total income from the time period from 0 to 5. In match problem 2, we looked at from 5 to 10, but in example 2 of your textbook, they looked at this from 0 to 5. So this next number, 27,675, is coming from example 2 in the textbook. So not a problem that we worked out, but a result that the textbook does show how to arrive at that result. And then taking the difference of these gives us $6,828. So we earned a little under $7,000 in just interest alone by, again, taking that future value, which is total income plus interest, and just subtracting out the total income that was calculated in example 2.